Harmonizing compliance. The interplay between ISF and customs bonds in import operations. Welcome back to our channel dedicated to all things customs brokerage and international trade. In this video, we will explore the relationship between importer security filing, ISF, and customs bonds. Understanding this interconnection is crucial for importers and customs brokers, as both ISF and customs bonds play integral roles in import compliance. Let's dive into the relationship between ISF and customs bonds. Mandatory requirements. Both ISF and customs bonds are mandatory requirements for certain import shipments. ISF ensures pre-arrival reporting of cargo information, while the customs bond serves as a financial guarantee to ensure compliance with customs regulations. Fulfillment of ISF obligations. A valid customs bond is necessary for meeting ISF obligations, as customs usually require a bond before accepting ISF filings. This ensures that importers can fulfill their financial duties regarding ISF compliance. Bond sufficiency for ISF compliance. Importers need to keep a customs bond that adequately covers potential fines or penalties from ISF violations. The bond amount should match the value of imports and related risks, ensuring obligations are met and promoting compliance. Ensuring financial responsibility. A customs bond guarantees importers' adherence to regulations, including ISF filings, ensuring they fulfill financial obligations and protect the importing country's revenue and security. Coverage for penalties or fines. A well-structured customs bond covers potential penalties or fines from ISF violations. Should an importer not meet ISF requirements and face penalties, the bond can fulfill these financial obligations. Compliance with importer security filing, ISF, bond requirements. Customs bonds can include specific provisions for ISF compliance. Importers must ensure that their chosen customs bond satisfies the requirements set by customs authorities for ISF-related obligations. Two main customs bonds exist for ISF obligations: single transaction bonds for one shipment and continuous bonds for numerous shipments over time, simplifying compliance for regular importers. Bond release requirements. When a bond is released, due to an importer stopping international trade or transferring bond responsibility, ISF compliance must be managed. Customs may ask for final ISF filings or a notice of bond closure during the bond release process. Integration of bond information within ISF. ISF filings may require the inclusion of customs bond information, such as the bond number, surety name, and amount. This integration ensures that customs authorities are aware of the bond in place and can verify its sufficiency for ISF obligations. Compliance audit requirements. During compliance audits, customs authorities may assess both ISF filings and customs bond status, integrating both systems for a thorough review of an importer's ISF compliance and financial responsibility via the bond. Impact on customs clearance. Both ISF compliance and customs bond sufficiency contribute to the smooth customs clearance process. Failure to comply with ISF requirements or insufficient bond coverage can lead to clearance delays, cargo holds, or additional inspections. Validity period considerations. Importers must be mindful of the validity period of both the customs bond and the ISF requirements. Ensuring that both remain valid throughout the import process is essential to avoid compliance issues and potential disruptions. Harmonization of compliance efforts. The link between ISF and customs bonds aids in aligning compliance efforts. Importers need to coordinate their ISF filings with the necessary customs bond for consistent adherence to customs regulations. Compliance with other regulatory requirements. Besides ISF obligations, customs bonds are needed for duties, taxes, and fee payments. Importers should ensure their bond covers all obligations for full compliance. Communication with customs authorities. Prompt communication with customs is crucial for ISF compliance and maintaining a valid customs bond, ensuring operational transparency and efficiency. Risk mitigation through compliance measures. The collaboration between ISF compliance and a sufficient customs bond is essential for risk reduction. It demonstrates an importer's dedication to regulatory adherence, lowers the risk of penalties, and supports efficient trade operations. Customs bond as proof of financial responsibility. An active customs bond signifies an importer's financial readiness to fulfill ISF obligations, reassuring customs that the importer has prepared to handle potential financial duties tied to ISF compliance. Compliance with Customs Trade Partnership Against Terrorism (CTPAT). Compliance with ISF requirements for the customs bond is essential for participation in the CTPAT program, as members must demonstrate financial responsibility through bond maintenance. Thank you for exploring the relationship between ISF and customs bonds with us. We hope you found our insights on import compliance helpful. For more on international trade, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.